Hey guys, it's me Pinky. Last week after Arena of Honor we had a small discussion in our team about enemy commander lineups. Surprisingly on our side people were kind of confused with, let's call it the cavalry hybrid attempt where you use Enzo, Jamie, Layla, Salma and the 5th commander, because we had a lot of people that were thinking pure females are better. And I myself was using pure females most of the time because I am working on Sinal, and once Sinal is done, pure females will be better for me. And I was always thinking like, there's no real need to change because I only made my Jamie 4 stars like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And because of this discussion, I started to test a bit, and I just wanted to share with you my results and why I think hybrid calves are a lot better than the full female calves. Try to explain why it is, and talk a bit about like the limits too, because there is a very clear limit for this, of course. So let's just start right into the topic. Basically, what I did is I tried to beat another rebel group again, because I was lucky to roll another base attack on my main hand, or let's call it a high base attack. And yes, I'm bragging, but come on, everyone can brag sometimes. And I was kind of surprised and kind of disappointed that I'm still not able to surpass level 312. I started to wonder if it's maybe worth it, the discussion about the hybrid cars, to change and to try it. And get what? I just swapped around my main hands a bit, put the main hand on Enzo and to Jamie and attacked, and I did beat our level 312 on the first try, while I took I don't know, let's say 25 tries to beat it with the female random and always lost. So I started to wonder why this works so much better. And there is a few simple things you can compare. So firstly, if you look at this, you only have troop normal attack, which is 271k, and you have 117 active army skill. And if you look onto the report with Enzo, you also have of course weakness attack. So basically from your troop attacks you get 102k troop normal attack, and then 375k weakness attack, which makes combined 475k or 477k attack from your troops, which is a lot more. And then you have also a higher active army skill, which is weird in the first moment because you only have 3 females and not 5, which can profit from Layla. Of course this is random, like I could of course find hits with less active army skill damage in the hybrid attempt and more with females, but still on average here also the active army skill does profit from 2 factors. In this special report the 2 factors are kind of simple. One is the enemy has P2, which makes your commanders attack yourself, so having less females, which can make less multi-procs. Hitting yourself is actually a good thing, because you will do less damage to yourself. And the other very big factor is if you compare the Blessing of the 7 effect. You see I lost almost 370k troops here, and I lost almost 600k troops here. And the thing is, I was wondering for a moment if that's Enzo ceiling, but that was it's not the case. Enzo ceiling does heal like 800-900 calves at the end of the fight, which is nice to get some troops back, but does not explain the difference of a few 100k losses. But the main difference you have is that once you unlock weakness, you will start focusing random commanders of the enemy. Let's just say in this fight, for example, I checked it. The first commander that got attacked was Let's Karin's lineup. Once this commander has no troops anymore, Let's Karin will disappear from the fight. So she will stop healing, which will mean the enemy will not get back 600, 700, maybe 1k imps every 3 seconds themselves. But the way more important fact is the enemy will lose their own Jamie, because if Lutz does not heal, Jamie will not trigger weakness attacks, so the enemy will stop focusing one of your commanders down, which will lead to, if you kill the enemy Lutz faster than the enemy Lutz kills one of your commanders, you having 5 commanders with their effects active and their active skills and whatnot, versus 4 commanders on the enemy side. this is basically a very big thing. The focusing down of one specific commander in the enemy lineup, and that can lead to like a domino effect. And here it was Lutz, and since it was Lutz, the enemy has no weakness anymore. And because the enemy has no weakness anymore, your lineups don't die. And this just makes the fight a lot less unbloody on your own side. And just so that you can see, this was not just for one level or something. I did go on until basically I had no endurance anymore, and I used all my items and stuff like this. And I could beat the rebel groups until 323. And basically after this I didn't try anymore. But still, you see, this lineup has a lot more like potential, and I hope I could explain you a bit why this is. I did also try it out versus the White Walkers, because that was the like last day where the White Walkers were still active, and I just soloed them a lot. And for comparing reasons, I just took the 2 best results. Interestingly, the worst results were pretty close to each other, where I would have expected females to perform a lot less good, and then the hybrid thing performed better on the minimum. But interestingly, the minimum was very, very even. But on the maximum result, the hybrid thing was a lot better, with basically 5.5 million enemies killed, and the full females were just 3 million kills. And to be honest, I can't really fully explain how this happens. Can explain it in like a very limited fight where it is like here, where I just see, okay, let's carry dice, enemy loses weakness, which takes a lot of damage away from them. So you lose a lot less troops. But in a result like this fight, where you can't really kill a commander with 5 million kills even, I don't know why this performs so much better. It just does naturally. I believe it's also like the endless stacking of the weakness stacks, for example. For sure you could pinpoint or min-max this a bit better with having more dragon skills that also support the weakness thing, and not like I only have the female dragon skills. But for me, it does not make more sense to push the hybrid thing more, just because, as you can see, I have Layla, Salma and Dany, which are 3 commanders I will always use, and currently they are paired up with Enzo and Jaime. And I'm also working on Senel, and even though Senel will still take a bit of time for me, once Senel would be done, the question is, who will I take out? If I take out Enzo, Jaime makes no sense. If I take out Jaime, then Enzo is a male with just stats and a bit of healing that doesn't proc weakness anymore. If I don't put in Senel, then it was kind of useless to get her. And if I take out Layla, I won't have the female multi-procs. If I take out Salma, so once Senel is done, it's basically better for me to return to 5 females again. Also, like make Senel proc faster with 5 females. This is a very good formation if you have no premium commanders, or maybe just 1. Then you can use 3 females and the 2 weakness commanders and be stronger than with just females. But once you need more than 1 slot for an extra commander, then this doesn't really make sense anymore, because you need 4 slots for Enzo, Jaime, Layla and Salma. So I hope this did help you a bit. And well, if you don't have Jaime or Enzo 4 stars yet, maybe start to push it if you play cards, and then hopefully your results will be better like mine.